Let's get started. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in the world right now. This is Nate. You can call me Nathan, but please never call me Nathaniel. And we are at. Welcome. Words are hard in the morning. Welcome to the Monster Train Daily Show. We have another set of builds. This time 4 builds I want to try out. Hopefully we can get through all of them. Should at least be able to get through 3 of them this morning. Although I do want to finish my video for the week, or my video for the weekend, I should say. So we have a full day of Friends and Foes, or a full stream of Friends and Foes on the beta branch. I've got 4 builds that I kind of thought of. One of them we didn't get to yesterday, and then 3 new ones which I had on my plan to test out. So we'll start with Ultimate Incant Floor number 2, followed by Ultimate Incant Floor number 3. So 2 different variations on Incant builds using different champions. We have the Immolation Sensation, which is the Little Fade burnout based build. We can see how that one plays out. I have not really play tested too much with a particular Little Fade variation, but I thought it could be really fun. And then the Macy's Day Parade, using a full Shardtail Queen with Imp Parade, which I haven't really done much with either. So without further ado, let's switch over into the Monster Train standard setup here and jump into some Covenant 25 runs. As I said, we'll start out with the Ultimate Incant build. This is a excuse me, Stygian Guard Dire Channel build. And we'll go random as the alternate clan. And it's very straightforward. It's very similar to the other Ultimate Incant builds. It helps if you start with a Guardian Stone. Whole idea is you have, Dire Channel. You stack up lots of armor and stats on tank units and take advantage of all of the cheap spells you get with the Stygian Guard. Play all your cheap spells and get real big and do some real damage. Wing Steel is fantastic. Definitely draw certainly helps with an Incant build. And Dire Channel, please. We got Dire Channel. It's fantastic. It's great when the game decides to help you with your build. And spikes should be totally fine. The one issue with potential issue, I should say, with Incant builds is that could run into problems with the foregone powers discarding. So ideally we get a lot of offering based cards. But the rest of the root seeds are going to be fantastic for this setup because you can increase the stats of like Guardian Stone or Train Steward, and then you get a lot of draw out of these as well. So I think they will mitigate the root seeds should mitigate to a certain extent the discard of the foregone powers. But let's see how it goes. We'll do Solgard the Martyr, get a Train Steward up front. We will do 1 Titan's Gratitude to you. Play out a Root Seeds. We don't actually want Solgard to attack because spikes are not friendly for her. Now the question is, do we want to give her another 3 damage or give him another 6, 15? Yeah, it's probably just make sure you're going to die. That's a fantastic place to put you. I'm thrilled, excited. Let's give you root seeds. Let's give you a sharpen as well. And then let's give you more. Yeah, we can blast you. That'll help out a lot. So let's first root seeds. Can you stack you up? We can do that. And 5 is 15 damage. Getting pretty close. I think just trying to. Oh wow, that was really good. And now I think it's actually better to start stacking up on you. Root seeds gives you an armor. Then we sharpen. Then we foregone power. Then we foregone power. And are we getting close? We have 9. This would be 10. Not quite enough. But you are going to be able to hit, which is pretty good. But we're going to lose that huge damage on the train steward. Luckily, we have 10 already. 10 shards. So it's going to be 30 damage per hit. And we should last 5 hits. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's going to be close. With another train steward up front, we're fine. Did take 3 damage due to the spikes. The 25 damage versus 2 incants. Might not even be 2 incants. I think we do a half measure. Okay, we do a only that incant because of the. Oh well, we're actually still killing him. Okay, so we can. I think we do double root seeds and then a foregone power. Cool. I mean, starting with the Guardian Stone certainly helps things out. Now what we want is an early incant unit. Titan's Tooth. We need an offering. Wildwood Sap is pretty good for the front unit. Although we are stacking armor. Razor Sharp Edge doesn't really fit what we're trying to do here. I mean, Vine Grasp is a nice free damage spell. It can also bring a unit to the front to get blasted by Solgard. That seems okay. And it's direct damage. We don't have any direct damage right now. So we will go Stygian Banner and we hope for an Incanter. You are an Incanter. So then the damage is going to have to come from Solgard. Incant armor, extra armor seems really good. Now you're incanting armor 5. Multi-strike on you is pretty bad. And so I think now my priority is getting rid of train stewards. And then we'll probably increase capacity because we have already innate draw. So we increase capacity to fit 1 more incanter. Yeah, unit draft is going to be really good here. Getting an offering monument would be fantastic. Alternatively, I mean, just getting a we could descend, actually. We do have the option to descend, and maybe that is how we get there. Spikes are going to be really good for the Guard of the Unnamed. So we go 1, 2, 3, and since we can't right now use spikes, we do root seeds. Okay. Let's Vine Grasp, Titan's Gratitude, Titan's Gratitude, and Foregone Power. Get us pretty close to killing this guy. Double Foregone Power does it, but I think it's okay. We can let 1 damage get to the pyre. So let's root seeds, Foregone Power, and we can put the train steward up there. He will just end up dying the next turn, but he might be able to kill off... Oh, hello, root seeds. That certainly does help. No, he's not going to be able to kill off this guy. Okay, so now... I think we triple root seeds. Excuse me. Although we can Titan's Tooth the whole floor and kill the backliner. We could Titan's Tooth here and kill all them as well. That would save us a lot of damage. Going for the triple root seeds and Titan's Tooth is pretty risky. I almost think we just, to be safe, make sure everything here is dying. Because that saves a lot of damage. Yeah, I think we just do that. And then we incant 1 here. I mean, we have 41 armor on our tank. Yeah, I think that was the right decision. So now we do sharpen, yoink this guy forward, do a root seeds, foregone power, and we're totally set. Okay, good. Already seems really strong. I mean, having 5 incant armor, 6 when the Guardian Stone's there. Okay, I think another Crypt Builder. Although the biggest problem is we can't direct what gets yeeted out, which is a little bit of a problem, but still with the chance to get to Steel Enhancer is really good. If we go Steel Enhancer, there's a Siren of the Sea. So now with 1 capacity, we can already fit the Siren of the Sea in, which is really good. And if we can get a Descend, we'll take it. We have nothing to duplicate right now. I think it's better to just go Pyre Health and Relic. Volatile Gauge is not great. We could go Train Stewards. We only have 2 left. I think it's better to just take the coins. And what do we get from the Concealed? Minor Refraction. So with Minor Refraction, we can reduce the size of our Guard of the Unnamed. And now we can actually duplicate him if we wanted, but I think better is just now we only have to increase capacity 1 in order to fit our Siren of the Sea, which is pretty good. I think it's still better to have Siren of the Sea in that floor than the Guardian Stone, because we already scale armor really well with Solgard, or sorry, with the Guard of the Unnamed. He's already getting 5 armor per, and then we want the damage from Siren of the Sea more than we want the armor. We don't want to just get hit for fun. Let's But if we put them in the top, we can't fit anything else in there. I think we might just have to put Solgard up front and then stack up. Well, we can already fit everything right now with this. Like, we can fit 3 of them, and we only have to increase capacity once to also include the Guardian Stone. So I don't think we're in bad shape at all here. Ideally, we get some form of damage. We do. Yeah, we got a small guard. Okay, we're gonna have to go two. Okay, 3 spells is ideal. 2 spells also keeps us alive. That was almost the worst possible option. 22 barely keeps us alive. Holy crap. That RNG was really bad. Okay, so we can get rid of one of you. That helps. We can get the Sharpen in there. This also helps. And then 1 more Root Seeds. Oh, Titan's Gratitude kills him. And then hopefully we draw a 0-coster. We did not, but we're still alive. And in the meantime, our Siren of the Sea is growing. Okay, so we root seeds, root seeds. Titan's Tooth, please. Okay, there we go. Now we got it. Okay, now we're in really good shape. Just need any form of damage on them. So we root seeds, Titan's Gratitude, Foregone Power, and we're still good. So we're getting the scaling okay on the Guard of the Unnamed, but what's actually going to be fine about this is that our Siren of the Sea has 42 health by herself, and we have 16 stacks, so that's 48 damage per turn from Solgard. So we do that. I think we get a Sharpen in there. We hope for Titan's Tooth. We got it. Double Foregone Power. Yeah, and we already now have 43 health on Guard of the Unnamed. Yeah, we're Talos is not killing us at all. So we just do this. Get you in there. Foregone Power. There we go. Cool. Now we can fit the Guardian Stone. Gifts for a Guard is really good. Quick is also really good though. Problem is we don't really have damage spells. I think it's Wildwood Tome. And we already have enough units. We could go for a second floor, but none of those are going to be really good because we don't have restores and we're not going to incant a second floor. So we take the 1 capacity. Ideally, we always play up in the top floor, so we have plenty of time to incant. But it may be that we have to play on middle or bottom if we have capacity reduction. Spell upgrades over unit upgrades. Although getting multi-strike on the incanter is really important. What would be upgrades with spells? Probably lowering the cost of root seeds to 0. Lowering the cost of sharpens. Lowering the cost of a Wildwood Tome. So there's a lot we can do. What do we have coming up? Unit upgrades, trinkets, spells, and finishing off likely with spells again. So let's do this unit up. Well, hold on. We're probably going to go unit upgrade next turn. Although this trinket side is really good. Maybe we do unit upgrades now. We hold off on the spells. We're not going to take any of this. We get rid of the 2 final train stewards. We want multi-strike. We don't want quick. Getting you some extra health is fine. Let's re-roll. Large stone is not great. I think we just bump your health again. Or maybe we bump your health and give you some base stats. Because I don't think we're going to another... We're probably not going to another unit upgrade. I think we can scale okay like this. And then we focus on... Yep. Get more shards. Or more damage per shard, I should say. This is fine. This should be the 8 damage. Solgard can absorb that. Or if we get Guard of the Unnamed, even better. Yeah, so we put Solgard up here. Can easily absorb that damage. Root Seeds on the Siren, and Steel Enhancer on the Siren, and then we let these 6 damage get up there. Now what would be ideal is Guard of the Unnamed with a Sharpen. The only issue with the Sharpen right now is that you die right away. Because, well, 2 for... let me think. I think we might just Root Seeds, Weight of Contrition, and then hope to draw a Foregone Power. Because it's going to be the same amount of damage. Still going to be 8 damage to our Pyre. We did not get a foregone power, unfortunately. And we missed the Weight of Contrition. Or sorry, we missed the Collector. We can now fit the Guardian Stone. We could go for this. It's kind of risky, though. Well, we have a chance. We can do this. We'll draw. Yeah, okay. There's a really good chance that we hit the Weight of Contrition here. There we go. And one more is not going to do make a difference there. We can put it down here instead. We'll take 9 damage. We're getting a lot of Weight of Contritions. This is the problem with not having very much targeted damage. Enhance. Quick. Excuse me. Let's pull you forward. Hit you with the Titan's Gratitude, and that was awful. Sometimes you just gotta wonder. So we took a lot of Weight of Contrition damage, which is a little bit not ideal. Is there a way to bust through this? Nope. We're going to take another 10 damage and get a lot of Weight of Contritions. I think we just play these out. I think we're at the point now where we're already surviving. Foregone power, Weight of Contrition, and we're killing him. Okay. But we did take a lot of damage, but there's not really anything we can do about that. We have 0 backline damage. And playing on the bottom floor, we wouldn't have gotten damage scaling in Ice Storm. That's what we needed. We need something that can hit backliners. Preserve Thorns is great, especially now that Sting has been upgraded. It's much stronger. And it's another draw, which is really good. I think we do want trinkets, because there are some really good... We don't do Frostbite, we don't do regen. Oh, enemies enter with Frostbite. That's actually really good. That means we can kill off some backliners. Ooh, this is tough. So what's good about this is that it would mean that they start with 4 Frostbite, and that would kill off most backliners before they reach the top, including Seraph the Patient's starting units. Emblem of the Exile is also fantastic, but I think we scale up armor enough. I think it's got to be Cuddlebeard. Those two in combination are just insane for killing off backliners, and that was a big problem. We couldn't kill those Absolvers. This should be okay. Most of the units are going to die. The 1 health units are going to die to the Rules of Containment before they even get there, and then we can just focus primarily on stacking up our units. Root Seeds. And we get the Guardian Stone in there. Yep. And I think we have plenty of time now. We just... Yeah, we have plenty of time to scale up to deal enough damage to this guy. How much damage do we need? We need 105 plus whatever Frostbite he has. We already have 38 and 35. We're gonna have a whole lot more in just a minute. Still think I prefer just Root Seeds on the back, and then we just do a lot of foregone powers. And now we have 54. You're dealing 70. Yeah, we're more than fine. Ideally, we can get to the point where we're killing him with the Quick by itself. Sting, Ice Storm, Root Seeds, and if we hit him with the Crypt Builder, he dies without doing any damage. Of course, we don't. Why would we? But it's fine. This guy for sure is dying before. Let's Root Seeds. Man, Root Seeds is so good on Siren of the Sea. It's like stupid how good it is. Hit ya. So what's going to happen now is that, 15 damage per hit. We're already almost at 150. We'll be at 150 armor by the time he gets there. Actually, we only need to last 6 attacks before we start attacking back. And I think Solgard hits regardless of stealth. So it ends up being really good anyway. Let's Sting, Enhance, Root Seeds, Vine Grasp, Foregone Power, Foregone Power. We have 33 stacks at 5 damage per stack. That's 165 damage. Plus we have a fast 109 damage. Just getting nuts really quickly. Sting, Root Seeds, Foregone Power. Yeah, you're not making it very far, are you? Sting, Root Seeds, Sharpen. No, I think we do double Titan's Gratitude. Sting, Titan's Gratitude, Foregone Power. We got 44, so 220 damage per turn. It's really strong. Okay, Fire Health is great. Preserve is really good. Although it does have a chance to discard, but mostly it's for the free incant. Getting extra embers, not as important. Invigorating Solution's good. It's a free incant, and we can then draw 3 cards. So it's definitely on the spells. What do we want to get rid of? I almost feel like the Foregone Powers, but let's yeah, maybe, yeah, I think that's right. At least one makes sense. We can put one at 0 cost or 1 cost. I think just having Ice Storm use and consume. Seems okay. Let's re-roll. Do we want to double stack anything? I don't think so. I guess we could double stack the Titan's Tooth. We literally never play it by itself. We only play it when it's offeringed. And every once in a while it will get hit, and it'll be good when it does. Minus cost to Root Seeds. Or make a free Sharpen. Probably a free Sharpen. It's fine. Let's make Vine Grasp a little bit stronger. And then I think we get rid of the other Sharpen, and we get rid of one of our Foregone Powers. Spike of the Stygian's pretty good. I mean, at the worst, we can play it for free. How good really is it? If we got the first Hell Pact, it's really good. But outside of that, it's not good at all. I think we don't expect that we're going to get the first Hell Pact, and we skip it. Alright, let's get into Arcus. And we have, okay, all spells. We have the incant, so just there will be, words are hard. There will be turns where we can't incant. I don't really care about the days. What do we start with? Rally? And we start with spells. This is actually fine. We start with spells, get everything in there. And it's not even that we can't play the spells. We just can't. So we play Foregone Power, and then whatever's left we just play, because it won't incant anything. Perfectly reasonable. Then it's the units that die. Well, units aren't going to be dying, so we can then do this. Place Sharpen on you, Root Seeds, and Root Seeds. And we're already pretty close to killing this guy. We can kill this guy. Let's Root Seeds, quick, Vine Grasp, Preserve. Then we might as well blast something. Probably the AoE. Make sure he's not going to survive, and then yeah. This is really looking good. And we're getting lucky with not having incants on that floor. Preserve Thorns is going to be great. Honestly, we can scale, because every time we use a spell, we get 7, and a lot of these spells are going to be damaging him. So I'm totally fine with this. This is 9, so it's decreasing by 1 overall. This one is 7 again, but still okay. How much damage are we doing here? You're doing 80 damage, 137 damage. Yeah, we've got plenty of leeway here. Let's Titan's Gratitude and Foregone Power. Although we could Foregone Power and just blast him with 22. Yeah, that's really good. And this guy is not going to survive. Okay, that means that we can't play any of our spells, unfortunately. I think it's better. Let's we'll play Preserve at the end, assuming that we still have it. Let's get you down, hit ya, and then just blast ya, and then you'll die before you even reach the top. Okay. Now we can play things out once again. Get the... Oof. Okay, now we're killing both. I was getting a little nervous there. And triple Root Seeds, and then Foregone Power. Cool. Okay. Steel Enhancer, Root Seeds, Titan's Gratitude, Foregone Power, and blast him. Yeah. This is really good, and I think in the end Solgard is better than Tethys as an incanter, whereas Tethys is better as a frostbite stacker. But I actually like this more straightforward rolls between the two, and I think we just blast you and frostbite you for 48. Seems really good. Continue to stack. Would have loved to have gotten multi-strike on you, but I don't think it's necessary. We do plenty of damage even without it. Sharpen, Foregone Power. Cool. Okay. Root Seeds, discard, Sting, discard. Yeah. Really good. Really good. Deep Offering is fantastic. And now I think it's more draw. We have the capacity we need. We want more draw, and we want to minus the cost of the Deep Offering as a priority. We don't need to double stack again, so minusing the cost. Just make Vine Grasp even stronger. I don't know. Maybe we do Titan's Tooth to do more of a burst, and then we take the -1 to... Where's our Deep Offering? Deep Offering, make it free. And +10 to Oh, you're attuned. We do it to you. Okay. See what we get from the concealed caverns. Oh yeah, we'll take fire health, or we'll take coins. What was the upgrade? It was, I think it's double stack. No, permafrost. Yeah, we don't need permafrost. It's too... It doesn't really fit because of the discard mechanics. Yeah. 7 damage per shard with 60 health is really good, and that 60 health becomes more like, I don't know, 80, 90 health by the end. Spikes are no problem. We do have a problem with the extinguish triggers, but one spell grants 6 armor. Oh yeah, they're all going to die before they even get there, so we're good. Get you in there. Start with Steel Enhancer. I don't really want to play the Wildwood Tome yet, so let's just play the other one instead. Okay, we got you out, and wow, are we going to incant this turn? Preserve Thorns. Hit ya, hit ya, hit ya. Grow, 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 grow. That's already enough damage, almost. Let's see, what do we have now? We have 182. You're going to take another 4, so 178. We have 37 plus 84 plus 14. 84 plus 14 is 98. 133. No, 135. And 135 plus whatever we can get next turn, which should be more than enough damage to kill this guy. Especially if we can hit some good spells. Let's get you out there. Let's play the Preserve for free. Oh, and we get Deep Offering. So we're guaranteed... Yeah, we're in really good shape. We're guaranteed to hit Titan's Tooth, which is really good. Let's... still think I'd rather double Root Seeds. And please don't hit Deep Offering. That was actually okay. Now we Deep Offering. Do we want to? No, we don't need AoE there. Let's Deep Offering to get Titan's Tooth, Sting, and Crypt Builder? Crypt Builder, wow. Now we need that Quick, which is still in our draw pile, but it's okay. We'll get it next turn. Sting, Steel Enhancer, Vine Grasp, Root Seeds, Root Seeds, Root Seeds, Preserve, the Titan's Tooth. Okay. And we Quick, Sharpen, Sting, Sting, Root Seeds. I guess we might as well Ice Storm. Hit ya, hit ya. Yeah. Preserve, Crypt Builder, Root Seeds, Root Seeds, Root Seeds, Foregone Power. Get ya. Steel Enhancer, Sting. Yeah, this is just nuts. Like, I knew we were going to incant a lot, but like, it's just really crazy. And the buff to the Incant Stone is also really strong. I mean, this guy's getting 5 armor, 6 armor because of the Guardian Stone. This is all without double incant. And if you imagine if we had the double incant, this would just get really out of control. Maybe we can afford it. I mean, it had its place for sure, but it was like very situational. Whereas now you can more or less just play it and not feel bad. And I think that is... Okay, let's just try to hit you with one of these. We missed. Where all the others are less situational, they're just always generally good. I think being able to have more consistency is a good change. Yeah, yeah. Wow, that was like the perfect turn. We're taking 2 hits, and we just have an insane amount of armor. 50. So this means we incanted at least 67 times. 67 incants. 7 times 67, 420 plus 49, 469 damage per turn. Or per attack. That's crazy. Crystalline Seeds is a cheap, easy incant. I think we don't need Pyrogrow. I don't think we need Awake either. So I think I can't picture how we lose, because the units won't even make it to us for a while, and we're just insanely strong as is. I kind of want spell upgrades. I don't really want to remove, though. What do we have for trinkets? Okay, spikes dealing extra damage is pretty good. Frozen cards going to 0 is pretty good. And then let's just see what we can do with spells. We can get -1 on root seeds. Holdover. Holdover on Preserve is actually pretty good, because you can always play it on one of these big cost spells. And then, yeah, this is fine. Oh, I should have put it on the other one. That was a mistake. You can always put it on one of the big cost spells, and then if you don't hit them with the discards, you're absolutely fine. I almost wonder, do we just get rid of the Titan's Gratitudes? I don't know if we need them. And everything else would be 0 cost except for the handful of root seeds that are left. Yeah, I don't really like them. They are good if they're... I guess we could have increased their damage with the Attune, but... And we don't care about Seraph's damage, to be honest. He's not going to do that much. Even with melee weakness. I mean, like, they both just die before they reach the top. That's just kind of silly. Get you up there, and start incanting. Yeah, I mean, I guess, but I just don't think it's... So we're taking 60 right now. You're going to have quick. So we're going to take 30 plus... Yeah, the incant trigger is going to be a little bit annoying. That's fair. But I still think we scale faster than we take damage. We're doing the ultimate incant build. Oh, you're... That's actually a problem. How fast can we scale here? Not fast enough. Well, we'll see how it goes. I'm not going to try to replay it. We're just going to do our best. Vine Grasp. And hope that we can grow without our tank. Preserve you. Let's try to hit the Titan's Tooth there. That will help out a lot. Preserve Thorns. Problem is, each one of these gives us 1 armor and only blocks 1 hit. Hit ya. I could have Vine Grasped one of them forward. That might have been actually a better way to set that up. If this happens to hit Deep Offering, then it becomes free. Okay, then it becomes free. We can blast you. Root seeds. Root seeds. Sharpen. Enhance. Preserve. Yeah, I know, but we still have to do it. I should have vine grasped Solgard forward. Then we would have been just fine. But it's all past and gone now. You killing him? You are killing him. Unless we draw exactly Vine Grasp. Vine Grasp will keep us alive. So we hope. We have to do Deep Offering. We discard Deep Offering. It's so bad. Okay. So now we're killing some things. We did not get it. Ah, crap. Let's try it again. I thought we could do it without having to restart, but we have to think about how do we keep our tank alive throughout the fight. Play it the same. Incant. I guess we might as well hit this guy for a lot right now. But honestly, it's better to just incant everything to get more armor on him. He's going to do it. Right now, you plus quick doesn't do anything. And I'm not convinced we can scale up fast enough. We need to get to... What do we have to get to here? $44.74. We're almost at 70. We're at 75 right now. Oh my gosh, we're living. So just playing one more spell earlier is what saved us. And now we should be able to scale up fast enough during this specific turn. Preserve you. Vine Grasp. Deep Offering to play both. Preserve Thorns. Yeah, now we should be just fine. Oh, hello. Get you. Get you. Get you. He's going to come back up and weakness, but now we can scale much, much, much faster. We could even Vine Grasp one of like the Guardian Stone forward if we wanted. But I don't think we need to. Well, let's see. How much does it make a difference here? I think we still just scale up, end up scaling faster if we just Preserve Thorns over everything, or if we just play everything out. This doesn't really matter. Let's Vine Grasp you, Sharpen you, Foregone Power. Although we could have foregone, we should have Vine Grasped him, because then we could have put all those on the on Seraph. So 50 damage. We'll be able to get rid of actually almost all that damage. We have to play this pretty specifically. Triple Root Seeds. It's full. What's this called? It's full. Words are hard. Dire channel. So we get this just in case. That happens. But we're getting more than 50 because we're playing more than 10 cards per turn. Okay, this is where we're in trouble. Do we put Solgard to the front? Hitting him with 110. certainly helps. Picking off the backline unit, so we hit you with 110. We're doing this. We're doing this. We could pick you off. 20, 40. So hold on. 10, 20, 57 times 2. Likelihood that we can actually kill off a unit before it hits us. I think we need to vine grasp Solgard forward because it's 52. Although then we're taking 10, 20, 35, 72. Solgard can eat that damage. And I think we can kill the next guy. So this is happening no matter what. The problem is 23 damage to you is still not enough. You cannot survive. You can survive. We could put the Siren of the Sea up front, but we actually want her in the back for the Relentless phase, and I don't think we're going to get enough vine grasps to do that. How much more armor can we get? We're gonna get 18 more armor. 10, 20, 35, 73 right now. No, wait. 10, 20, 35, 73. But we kill off 30 of that. Or 15 of that. 10, 20, 58. 116. I think it's Solgard in front. And then let's hope we get the dead weight. We did. Guard would die. So we can't put the guard up front. Root seeds. We need to hit Titan's Tooth. So now we play this. There we go. Now he's living. And then we need to get Vine Grasp to bring... Oh, we don't. But we will anyway. We still want to have him in the front. And then we stack. And we stack. And we sting. And we sting. And we sharpen. And we stack. And we preserve. Yeah, I think we're totally fine now. Steel Enhancer. Root seeds, root seeds, root seeds. We can Vine Grasp him so that we're not taking any damage. We can preserve the Titan's Tooth. Foregone Power. With the chance that we could hit him, I think it's worth it. Excellent. And you're dead, Seraph. Although it is a lot closer than I was thinking it was going to be. Maybe that changes after we incant all of our stuff. Sting, sting, root seeds, preserve. Just annihilate this guy. And then for us. Okay, cool. So we had to replay Seraph once because we didn't incant properly on the first turn. But otherwise, that went really smooth. Yeah, that the incants are tough because you scale up Seraph. So you have to be able to scale your defense faster than Seraph is scaling damage, and that's kind of tough. Having a second floor would have helped to spread out the melee weakness. But I think it ended up going okay for us. Cool. Let's jump back in. We'll do another Incant Floor. Or another Incant setup. Basically the reverse of what we just did. And I would rather have Frozen Lances, I think. They're much more reliable. And now we need to get Thornlord. We got it. I think it's Silence over Infused Mallet. So Thornlord, it's going to scale very similarly. He's now damage scaling with his attack, and the fact that you get, wow, we're gonna have a lot of thorns. If we get a thorns upgrade, we're like in really good shape. But now you scale up his attack, and you have all these thorns that are free, that are drawing, plus your root seeds also drawing. I wonder if we can play on the bottom floor. That's 30 damage right from the beginning. $30 damage puts him at 25 health. We'll be able to incant 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. 6 times if we play the Frozen Lance. Plus having 2 root seeds, that's 8. No, 10. That'll put him at 15. Plus the 6 damage from this. It's really close. I think we just start stacking him up. Although actually, I'll triple sting you, and then we'll root seeds, and I'll even hit you again. Preserve Thorns is great, although that was an awful way to play it. What a dumb play. Sting you for 10. And Flash Freeze. Make sure you're dying. And root seeds. So we could have done that a lot better, for sure. 1, 2. We'll play this just to play it. Okay, actually, I want to redo that. I only want to redo that for that one sting turn because that was just silly. Excuse me. Try that again. Triple sting. Root seeds, Frozen Lance. Okay. Now, we don't play like a dummy, and we do Flash Freeze, Preserve Thorns to get 3 thorns. 1, 2, hit. And I think hit down here as well. That gives us more draw in addition to all the other stuff. We can Flash Freeze you again. Frozen Lance. Sting. Root Seeds. Sting. The extra sting there didn't make a difference because he was going to heal a lot of that back. And for the same reason, although now with Flash Freeze it's a little bit better. And then double Root Seeds. And we should be absolutely fine killing this guy. Yep. Root Seeds, Sting, Frozen Lance. Cool. So we got through the first trial. The fact that he was silenced was really, really good. Wildwood Sap. Yep. Ice Storm, and Guardian Named. So we have a very similar setup. We just need another. The problem is that he's a 3-space, which means his incanting isn't quite as insane. Let's go Awoken Banner. I would like a none of those. We can already incant armor on him, so he'll already scale up really, really fast, and we'll keep our coins for now. And that's already probably enough to win most of these fights now. We can play the 3 stings to kill the top, and ideally the top floor also still has 5 capacity. It does, so we can play both of them up there, and we get the Preserve Thorns. 1, 2, 3. Scale up even more. Yeah, I think we just kill stuff. Each one of those is the same as giving you an incant. Honestly, the Wildwood Sap's kind of bad now. I guess we could put it on him, but it's not really very great. Let's just Root Seeds. Root Seeds. And I think we pick you off first to remove the spikes. Now we pick you off. Root Seeds. Root Seeds. Not doing tons of damage. Ice Storm is fantastic here. Sting. Root Seeds. Root Seeds. Any way of being able to pick off the backliner is going to be great to remove the spikes. And I think the 20 damage onto you, and then double Root Seeds. We have so much armor right now. 1 sting. Another sting. We can Wildwood Sap. Flash Freeze you. Restoration Detonation for nothing. Yeah, what I want is a unit that can heal, or that has rejuvenation triggers. So a Thorned Hollow or an Awoken Hollow would be really great. Don't we already have a Sharpen? We don't have a Sharpen. Do we need a Sharpen? It would be really good for the back line. I think just getting another Sting is fine though. More 0-cost spells. None of this. But this is looking pretty solid. We just need damage scaling, which we don't really have right now. We will get it later, though. I will duplicate the Preserve Thorns. Let's see what we get here. There's the Thorned Hollow that we want. So Thorned Hollow is the AoE catch-all for whenever we can't kill stuff right away. Preserve Thorns is still fantastic. Yeah. So anyway, Preserve Thorns is really good with this build. And now, if we get any thorns-based, or sting-based upgrade, we are in a really good position. But we're gonna incant like nuts. Relentless is going to be fine. The biggest problem right now is going to be scaling our damage. But this certainly does help a lot. Let's play Wyldenten. We can play him in the bottom already. And Ice Storm should kill most everything. 1, 2, 3. And we will play out like this, and we're killing the first unit there already. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty good. I don't know if you're aware. It's a pretty good spell with this deck. Let's do a Root Seeds, Preserve Thorns, and you're gonna die before you even have a chance to scale. And yeah, there you go. Silence. You don't do anything. Sting, Restoration Detonation. Flash Freeze you, Preserve Thorns, Uno, dos, tres. Hit you again. And yeah. This is a lot of stats on this guy here. Let's give you the Wildwood Sap. Then we root seeds. And do you think we'll be able to get through all this? It's gonna be close. Would be pretty cool. We could actually kill off. Oh, we're not gonna be able to. We are gonna be able to kill off everything but the bomb. Then we'll get hit by 10, or we'll get hit with 10, which is absolutely fine when you have 160 armor. And sting, 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 sting. Root seeds, flash freeze, frozen lands. Okay. Yep. Sting, sting, flash freeze, root seeds, and I guess ice storm. No, frozen lance kills him a little bit faster. Yeah, so Relentless is fine, and now we can upgrade him, and he scales much better. Ancient Synergy. So, Ancient Synergy does damage based on the number of spells you have. Once we've played all of our Preserve Thorns, Ancient Synergy is going to be pretty good. It's going to do a little bit of damage. Let's get... Do we want something behind the Thorned Hollow? I don't think so. I think we're fine as is. And draw. Draw or Ember? We're so often just going to be playing... Yeah, it's just draw. We could go for capacity, though, because we start off already with 3 draw from the very beginning. I don't know what's better there. Spell upgrades. Get rid of 2 Train Stewards. Yeah. I kind of agree with that, Narninian. I think it might have been better to play that differently. I'm actually okay with the Wildwood Sap being double stacked just for the Thorned Hollow. We need a minus cost on Ancient Synergy. Plus 10 damage absolutely has to go onto Ice Storm. Let's re-roll. Hold over on Ancient Synergy and minus the cost on... Probably start minusing the cost on Root Seeds. We want free draw, and then we can also increase again with Ice Storm. Yeah, you're totally right. We should have gotten extra Ember. We'll do that for the next one for sure. I still think we're okay, but that certainly would have been better, because now we can't play. Okay, so we do you here, and do we just start scaling now that he gets 2 per sting? I don't think so. I think we just still blast this guy and try to kill him before he can actually do damage to us. Pick off you. The 6 damage isn't really that much, though. Okay, there's the Guard of the Unnamed and the Ancient Synergy, which just wrecks him. I think in order to be able to kill you, we are going to have to sting you a lot. But we will use the Preserve Thorns on that floor to scale that floor. Excellent. Ancient Synergy. Ice Storm. Preserve Thorns. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ancient Synergy. Actually, Ancient Synergy is killing almost everything. We should just play Ancient Synergy and then play everything else out on this floor. I keep forgetting. Ancient Synergy is doing 280 damage. It's gonna, if we just use it... Are you an incant with a spell? Okay, so we'll wait. Yeah, we're gonna at least get 1 sting, almost guaranteed. And then Ancient Synergy plus 1 sting kills... Actually, Ancient Synergy now is doing... Where is it? 98 damage. So it's already going to kill this guy in the first hit. Yeah. It really is a delete button. It's actually really nuts how strong this build is already getting. Oh, I didn't play it! That was a huge mistake. That's fine. I mean, we're killing the boss anyway, but definitely was a mistake. He's not even getting through a quarter of our armor. And that's going to be true of all Relentless. And now we have AoE. Like, there's no way. Honestly, none of this. We have enough spells we need to decrease the cost of. A second Ice Storm isn't terrible. But I still don't think it's necessary. I think we have the deck we need. But yeah, that's what I think. I think we just have, it's way too much to upgrade. We don't need to upgrade any of our units though, which is nice. We can't get rid of 2 more Train Stewards, which is also nice. And I honestly feel like this Incant setup is stronger than what we did last time. Making Wildwood Sap 1 cost, so you can play it on the same turn as the Ancient Synergy. More damage. Restoration Detonation free might actually be relevant. I don't think we're going to double stack. Yeah, but this isn't far off from a a kill targeted enemy unit. Like, we're almost there already. Let's also increase the other Restoration Detonation. Well, the Restoration Detonations become really valuable on cases when I need to heal my Wyldenten. And those will come up when you have sweep, if you have spikes. I want to make sure that I'm protected. So having those 2 heals at 0 cost is going to be fine. We're going to draw so much with the stings. It's just not... It's not really necessary. Should we just play on the bottom floor? No, we don't need to. And I mean, this is so much already. Ancient Synergy is now 62. Ancient Synergy is now 68. Ancient Synergy is now 74. Yeah. Get you out there. We have to play Ancient Synergy. Let's play it up here to kill him. Then we play Root Seeds. And then we just go nuts with the stings. Ancient Synergy now kills the entire next floor, I believe. Well, Ancient Synergy plus Ice Storm does. Yeah. Okay. Ancient Synergy kills everything. But I do think that we want all the Root Seeds to be free as well. That's clear. So blast everything. Root Seeds, Sting, 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 Frozen Lance. I mean, part of me is like, just blast this fool. Which I think we can at least Ancient Synergy him now. And then he's dead. He'll be dead before we attack him. Yeah. It only affects the first turn. Hair on my beard. I think we just skip it. Do we get the Thorned Hollow on that floor? Not really, because you can't. Yeah, we need him up there. We could increase capacity and fit Guardian Stone, but we don't need it. Those two by themselves kill every single boss. Duplicate again, I think, is probably overkill. Although getting a trinket is really nice. Sure. Heal the pyre. And let's get another one. Why not? You can't have too many of them. Oh, you can, but you can't. It increases the damage of our Ancient's Energy, and I would thought you could duplicate the Ancient's Energy, but we don't have the Ember cost to play both. And we want to have spare Ember for other stuff. Now this becomes a little bit tricky because we are going to get... What are you, 5? I think we still play up on the top floor, even though it will trigger daze. I'm glad they changed this to or that this was Narn Morsel. That's really good. Honestly, we don't even really need... Then we play Root Seeds, play the Preserved Thorns, hit you, and then we go nuts. Yep. We can put you on the bottom. Let's put you in the middle. And Root Seeds, Frozen Lance, Preserved Thorns, 1, and then we just go nuts. Luckily we didn't get the spell Incant, so we never have to worry about that. Okay, we want Restoration Detonation. We want it's already almost there. Let's oh crap, that was a weak Preserved Thorns. 1, blast all of them. That was a mistake. And we want a Wildwood Sap. We do definitely want to get rid of the Frozen Lances. That is clear. We actually don't even need to blast these guys yet. And I'd rather just like hit you for a lot. Sting, Ancient Synergy, Preserve Thorns, hit you. Oh, that was actually bad. Preserve. We could have gotten more damage out of Ancient Synergy and Root Seeds. One. That. Cool. Blast him. Hit ya. And we're on Final Wave. I wonder if we can actually kill him with Thorned Hollow. We can get pretty close. Kind of want to see if that works. These guys are going to be able to kill these guys. Let's try it. Ooh, so close. Does this do enough damage? It does! We kill him on the second floor. Cool. Barely, but we got him. Ah, that was awesome. Alright, what else do we get? Another Ancient Synergy. Yeah. Gifts for a Guard is pretty good. A second Ancient Synergy. If we get it to 1 cost, then it's not bad. But we have so much, yeah, we have so much to upgrade. Let's just skip. And we want Ember. Ideally, we would have taken Ember before, then we'd have 5 Ember and still drawing 10 cards every turn. And we're still going to go spell upgrades. What do I want to get rid of? Probably the frozen lances. We could even just get rid of the Thorned Hollow. He doesn't do anything. But I think it's the frozen lances are the worst. It does lower the damage of Ancient Synergy a bit, but I don't think that's such a big problem. Root Seeds free, more damage with probably this Sting, because we're actually going to play it. We can remove Consume from one of the Preserve Thorns and have infinite scaling. I mean, might as well, just for fun. And I think that's good. We'll save our money for Trinket Store, because we want Thorn upgrades. Now we're incanting 3 per. We usually play out at least 10 spells per turn. That's 30 damage per turn, and we have no worries with these damage units because we blast them with Ancient Synergy. And it turns out that a 100 damage Ancient Synergy does a lot of damage. So we go 1, 2, 3, and we are gonna need to. We actually are gonna need to do some damage onto you guys. So let's make sure you're dying. Hit ya, hit ya, hit ya. Root Seeds. Ancient Synergy, please. We got it. Okay. So now, play free Root Seeds. We need to be able to get to a Preserved Thorns. Flash Freeze on you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So a Preserved Thorns will get us 3 now. And we just blast these guys. Which also is slowly increasing the damage of Ancient Synergy. It's now at 78. It's now at 84. And that's how you do that. And let's just blast you. There you go. So, free Root Seeds. Free Restoration Detonation. Free Sting. Wildwood Sap you. Then Preserve Thorns. Hit ya, hit ya, hit ya. Sting you in the face. Blast you to oblivion, and then increase your damage. This is a really good deck. I mean, obviously, you can't predict you're going to get Preserved Thorns and then be able to copy it 5 times. But even in general, just the fact that you can already start scaling Wyldenten from the very beginning is just nuts. Ice Storm. Ice Storm's really good. So let's do it. Sting, Sting, Sting. And then Ancient... I guess we could... it doesn't really matter. Increasing the damage of Ancient Synergy doesn't really make a huge difference. And continue to stack. This is all really, really good stuff. Hit ya, hit ya, hit ya, hit ya. And there you go. We're not going to do that yet. Although I will play Ancient Synergy down there. Because 300 damage is really strong. Let's pick you off. Sting, 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 Ancient Synergy, Root Seeds. Cool. Easy 7th floor. You'd almost not even think that we're on Covenant 25 right now, but actually we are. Ingraft. Don't think we need it. Preserve. Could also stun, but I'm not nervous at all about this. Seraph will hit us, and Seraph will get strong, but we scale faster than Seraph does damage. Yep. Let's first see what trinkets we get. Sting, please. I don't know. None of this is very good. We don't do very much spikes damage. No Sting upgrades. Wow. All that's pretty bad. Well, maybe we do 2 ancient synergies now. No, we still want to be able to play our other spells out. Let's upgrade spells first. Not really anything to double stack. We continue to -1 on the root seeds, I think. Oh, we want restoration detonation. We can make this sting a 30 damage sting, I guess. Reroll. Another holdover on what? I guess we could get a holdover on a flash freeze that's free. That is free. We're going to be drawing enough, and flash freeze is really good on Seraph. And I guess we plus 10 damage on the other flash freeze. I don't really know. We can remove, or we can duplicate the infinite preserved thorns. And I guess we just take these, doesn't really matter. Let's remove the frozen lance and the frozen lance. And that's it. We do have the risk that the armor guy dies from melee damage just to the Seraph's attacks. It'd be hilarious as if Seraph, you can silence him, can't you? And then he doesn't do anything. I think we just put you here, put you down here, and sting once. And then just start incanting. He's probably going to go down. There's really no way to protect. I guess we can. Ice Storm plus Restoration Detonation keeps him alive for 1 health. But it is 1 health. Root seeds, preserve thorns. And I do want the Thorn Hollow to survive long enough. Okay, that's perfectly fine. Restoration Detonation and then Ancient Synergy kills this floor. Okay, so then we need to flash freeze you, root seeds you, and then we start blasting you. And we're getting armor faster than we're taking damage, so this is still better. Blast you guys, and then hit you again. Cool. This is where things get in trouble for us. I think we're going to lose the Thorn Hollow at this point, so let's not belabor it. We can... How much do you need? You need 190. Yeah, that's never going to happen. We can blast him for a good amount, though, and then kill the front 2 units. And now... I guess we just put this on you. I think Flash Freeze is okay. Just continue stacking that up. And we should have more than enough armor and damage. How are we doing? It's getting scarier. Certainly getting scarier. But I think we're already too relentless after this. We are. Good, okay. So now we're fine. Sting, 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 sting. Preserve thorns, sting, sting, sting. Preserve thorns, sting, sting, sting. Root seeds. We already have almost 300 damage. Let's continue to stack your frostbite and blast you with Ancient Energy. This is killing almost everything. Sting, 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 sting. Now the Restoration Detonation doesn't really do a whole lot, unfortunately. Ice Tornado. Ancient Synergy. And then I think we still just continue to stack your Flash Freeze. How are we looking? Not killing him yet, but we will be. Sting, 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 sting. Root Seeds. Ancient Synergy. Oh my gosh, are we not gonna kill him? We didn't kill him. Huh. And you have just enough damage to kill us. Because we're not going to be able to do 170. Crazy. Because we only get 3 hits, 4 hits. Plus the frostbite. Well, that's how it goes. We won't replay it. I should not have scaled them up that high. Probably the frostbites were the mistake. Well, other than the final fight, which I think we could have won if I had just not been as greedy with those frostbites, I think we would have been okay. But otherwise, it's an incredibly strong build. I just need to think about how to play against Seraph better with the incants. Alright, so that was build number 2, Ultimate Incant Floor number 3. Then we had, what was our next one? It was... that's right, the Little Fade. I want to try the Burnout Little Fade. I haven't really done much with it yet. It seems like it could be really strong with the right set of units. So I want to try it. Molten Encasement's a little bit weird. The weird here, but with Burnout is interesting as a starting. Firelight. Once we reform him, he'll die naturally to Burnout as well. I guess 75 coins, it's probably okay. If we can get a sharpen on if we get a sharpen turn 1, then it's a little bit better. We did not get a sharpen turn 1. We did get a molten encasement. And we can make sure at least 2 of them are dying. By giving you a little bit of damage and then root seeds on you. So, Molten Encasement, Train Steward, bring back the other Molten Encasement. Although we want Little Fade to die. Hold on. There's a better setup here. We want Little Fade to die so that it can give more burnout to stuff and damage to stuff. I wonder if we keep the Molten Encasement around. As weird as it sounds, like this. Then it's actually living. And it becomes really strong. We do take a little bit more damage. But now this molten encasement's like getting real big. Now we can put you in the to do damage. We can block with you. To friendly units, and then put you in the back. I don't know why that other molten encasement did not stick around. Does the burnout happen all at once? Is that why? Well, there is just to keep it alive. And well, that's unfortunate. I think we sharpen, and then we just need at least, yeah, 2 of them is good. That molten encasement's really good. This molten encasement's also really good. 1, 2. Train Steward is going to get 10, 15 damage in compared to taking the 3. 48 is already at 20, giving you 2 more damage. I think we do this. Oh, to kill him. That's much better. Oh, because of the stealth. He gets more hits. I forgot about the stealth part. Draft. And I think skip. What I want is an Animus. Any Animus is going to be fantastic behind Little Fade. So let's go for that. Animus of Will is going to be nuts behind Little Fade. We don't want it to have quick. Getting spikes on a molten encasement though is really good. Quick on a draft. Now, do we really want that though? So the floor is going to be Animus of Will, Draft, Little Fade, Molten Encasement. I don't know that we want the quick because we want Little Fade to die. What we need is like a what is it? The blade, the subsuming blade. That would help out a lot. Well, let's do it for now. If it dies and gets reformed, then we should be just fine. So we want to play, yeah, we'll play unit draft. Spikes are a little bit scary, but as long as actually no, that's good. Spikes are good because then Little Fade dies very consistently. So we want Molten Encasement. We want Little Fade. Little Fade will die, making the Animus do a lot more damage and have more health. Then we bring Little Fade back to... I think we actually move these guys up a floor so that the draft can do a lot of damage. Let me think. We put Little Fade here, put the draft behind it, and then give the draft root seeds. It kills off the first 3 units. Okay. Now we can bring back the Animus or the Little Fade, either one. Put the Molten Encasement up front. Put the Animus of Will behind. It's just going to die right away anyway. And we want to Continue to root seeds. Okay. The inconsistency of how we're bringing things back is the problem right now. This does do a lot of damage. We can sharpen, which adds even more damage. Members of the Melted. We can root seeds to do even more damage. Then put a Train Steward behind. We need like multiple bringing people back things. That's a pretty good one. That is a pretty good one. I think it's better if Little Fade dies. Can Little Fade die first? That's the question. 6, 7. I think so. Which then puts a lot of extra damage here. We can then put the Train Steward at the back, which is going to do even more damage and then burn out. Okay. What can we bring back here? 1 Train Steward. 4 damage. Are we dead? 6 times 4 is 24. We're dead. Let's see if we can play this out differently. Maybe we don't start on the bottom floor. Maybe that was the mistake. Because then the Little Fade doesn't die right away. We play up in the top floor. Like this. Put you out there. Then we can get the Draft up there eventually. So we can bring back now the Molten Encasement. The Draft doesn't die, or does die, but then maybe we can bring him back after. Oh, I should have done that on the Animus. That was a mistake. So this will bring back the Draft. Now all their stats are increasing. We double root seeds the Animus so that we can for certain draw this last primitive mold, which we will need for Little Fade. Putting him up front does kill him first, which means that we need to make sure you're doing enough damage. Members of the Melted gives us all the Ember we need. There we go. And stack you up. And we don't play the Train Steward because we want to bring back Little Fade again. We didn't get him, unfortunately. We can do this, although this does weaken our... Okay, Little Fade, please. Little Fade, please. Little Fade, please. There we go. We'll burn out before the Draft, which is enough to kill. Okay. The fact that the burnouts happen simultaneously is a little bit of a problem. Subsuming Blade is what we needed. I think we skip. And... Ooh, Paraffin Enforcer on that floor. Okay, we increase capacity. And we need a lot of holdovers. And we only want Little Fade to be the one who's dying every time. That means spell upgrades. And... we have to make Subsuming Blade playable. Let's get rid of a Train Steward. This is going to be rough. Skip here. I think we skip. We need holdover on Subsuming Blade. And what else do we need? We need a holdover on a targeted reform. And then we're fine. Okay. Does gain armor, but does also die right away. There's Little Fade again. We would like him to die relatively soon. Ideally, we get Subsuming Blade next turn. Although he'll just die anyway. We're good. Okay. So then we want to bring back the other Molten Encasement, put it behind. Now they're all doing great. Just put you out here. Okay, that's a problem. So now they're all dying. We can bring back another Molten Encasement. It's not really what we want here. We do want Members of the Melted. Allows us to play. I might as well at least get you out. And then I think we stack up the draft, because it's going to be more likely to come back. Okay, there we go. We get all three back. You're not dying, though, is the problem. We can't actually fit all three of you. Little Fade. Plus the Animus. And then we hope. Big money, big money. Okay, we got two back. That's great. Animus. Nope. How are we doing? We'll put you guys behind. Oh, the stealth. The stealth is what's killing us. If I'd put the draft up front, he'd burn out in 2, they'd get extra stats. He wouldn't be able to hit them as easily. Let's try this one again as well. This is a really weird one. I really don't like that I wish they would change it, that the burnout on Little Fade happened first and then hit all the rest. But maybe there's a balance reason why they did that. But it just makes this like really, really awkward. Maybe we just have both these guys die right at the beginning. Don't give armor to her. We could even do something like this. $21. This actually allows us to kill a second unit. 1, 2. Little Fade has 3 burnout. And will die on the next turn. Then we can put you guys up here. How are you dying? Oh, the spikes. Cool. Actually, you don't. Oh, you do. You die. Okay, that's great. It's really good news. We can Swimming Blade you. Continue to increase your stats. Toss a train steward into the top floor. Okay, we should guaranteed get Little Fade back. We do want to tank with Little Fade. Even if we tank, though, I don't think Little Fade is surviving. I think it might be better to bring back the Animus and put them up top together. And then there's a chance we can reform the Draft as well. No, we can't because of this stupid Train Steward. We could put them in the bottom right now, though. So we get something like Molten Encasement, Little Fade 11, 18, 25. No, we just do it like this. They all died of burnout, but then we do a huge chunk of damage. Molten Encasement. Sharpen. And hopefully we can reform that Draft. Hopefully we can reform anything. Little Fade. Can you kill with 4 hits? You're gonna get really close. $90 damage. 96 damage. Are we living here? Nope, we're still not living. Wow, this is a tough setup here. It's really hard because you don't get enough burnout. I think this was the right play. Maybe we just have to let these guys get through so that we can play all of this on the bottom floor. Something like that. There's the Draft. Putting it up top with spikes kills these 3 before they make it. And allows us to stack more burnout. Now we just need something with spikes on the top. This one has spikes. Bring back 2 units, Animus and the Draft. They can kill these 2. And then they'll burn out. Take 2 damage. Spikes kills all of you. And then we can Subsuming Blade back there. Okay, now we just need to get... You've got to be kidding me. Okay, here's 2. Paraffin Enforcer. We can Subsuming Blade this thing. We can also get another Molten Encasement in there, but that doesn't really matter. Would like to do this just to get more damage out. We toss you in there just to die, although that does muddy the pool. 1, 2, Yeah, this is not really helping. Okay, we can't muddy the pool with all these units. We need to get more capacity, and we need to yeah, I don't know. We just got to play out less units, I guess. Or maybe we just don't get the Paraffin Enforcer with burnout so early. We put it in the top lane or something instead. Or top lane. In the yeah. Or at least make them 0 cost. I don't know, it's kind of tough. We do want both of them to die. And we want the stat increase right away. And now, bring back Little Fade. And we just use Little Fade to increase the stats. So we put Paraffin Enforcer up top. And we just use Little Fade here to improve. I guess, no, we should have played the Draft. That was a mistake. Bring back Little Fade again. Blocking these hits and getting spikes. Oh no, it's double root seeds. So he's gonna die next turn. So then we get Molten Encasement. We bring back hopefully the Draft. Oh no, we didn't ever play the Draft. You kill the front unit almost. You can go behind. Oh, whoops. Now it's taking more damage. That was a mistake. Gosh dang it! This is like really confusing for me. This one takes a lot more thinking power, and I needed to play the Draft out. That was a huge mistake earlier. So we get you guys out. You die, which is good. That means we have a base amount of burnout that we can put onto you guys. We put you up here. So now everything's dying except for this one guy. Bring back Little Fade, who then dies again, extending the burnout once again onto the Draft. We can put Sharpen on him to make sure that everything's dying, or at least one thing is dying. Bring back Little Fade again, along with the Animus of Will. We can put all of you up here, give you more stats. There's the Animus of Will and the Draft. We can't bring them back right now. Sharpen will put a lot of damage onto the backline unit. And we can Subsuming Blade one of you. Now we need to bring back a ton of units, and we just don't have the draw. Okay, there's 3. 1, 2, 3. We can play all 3 of them on this bottom floor with Little Fade in the back, like this. And then Memories of the Melted. Give you Root Seeds to do an extra huge chunk of damage. We're gonna die. Oh no, we're not. We need to play up on the top floor though in order to live. Oh no, we're good. You're gonna do just 4 damage. Oh wait, no, you're not. You're gonna do more than 4 damage. We have to try to kill her now. So get 2 really good. Animus of Will's really good. Little Fade's really good. That's 75 times 3. And so that's 225. That's enough damage. Oh, brutal. We can even put you up front just for fun. Oh my gosh. I think it does increase the amount of burnout that he gives now, and that's what we need. Is we need more burnout. Endless on Little Fade. Isn't that better? Because then we don't have to worry about his him increasing. He's just gonna keep coming back, coming back, coming back. We don't need to reform him. I feel like that would be way better. And we can even reform, we can even do Remnant Pact after he gets one burnout on him. And then I think we skip here. We already have the units that we want. We just need more capacity to hold them all. So we have turns until he gets the Endless. Let's do unit upgrades, I think. Although getting rid of 2 cards would be really good. What would we duplicate? Thinking rid of... This is also Pyre Health. Yeah, let's go this way. We'll get rid of cards later. Let's upgrade the Animus with Quick. I don't know. I think we want Multi-Strike. Let's reroll Endless on this particular Molten Encasement. And then it just burns out, comes back, burns out. Oh, well, it doesn't burn out, actually. It, but having something that we don't have to... Oh, this is actually good. Having something that we don't have to reform is really good. And we don't need that one to increase. It still is only burnout 2. I wish it was more burnout. But getting Endless on it should help out a lot. It'll make the consistency, which is what we are missing right now, is just consistency. Let's increase the damage. We don't need to worry about the damage. We need to worry about... in fact, it's even better because we want Little Fade to continue to die. And we have the Molten Encasement to block most of the damage. Okay, this is actually a bigger issue than I was thinking because of the haste, which is a problem. You would do 13 times 3 damage. And we could kill off the backline unit. 1, 2, 3, 4. 15 times 3. Well, we have to do it, or else we just immediately lose. And then we have to get a spike unit, or we just immediately lose. We did not get a spike unit, but we can get one with the Paraffin Enforcer. If we do Paraffin Enforcer and Sharpen, we take 6 pyre damage. If we put Little Fade down here with Sharpen, it's not even going to survive. But Animus of Will will become really strong. In the long term, do we just eat this? We might have to just eat this damage. I'm glad we took the Pyre Health. Yeah, you need to get up there. We need to bring back Little Fade again. Put Endless on him. Little Fade again. We can reform the other one. Oh, that's a Train Steward. Mm-hmm. Oh, you're right. Little Fade is a girl. My bad. Wasn't thinking. And we're killing the boss. So it does work. But that was a really stressful fight. That was not great. Crushing Demise. I don't know. Engraft is really good. We need card draw. We need Ember sometimes. The heal's not really there, but everything else about it is really good. But I think we still skip. I think we want to just hone in on the cards we're getting. And we want to remove a lot. A lot. We also still want some upgrades on units. Yeah, it's still Train Stewards. +5 energy when a tomb unit dies is all the Ember will ever need. Do we get Endless on the other tomb unit? We can play both of them out every turn. I mean, that's 10 Ember every single turn, and you can always just play them somewhere. I think Animus of Will needs a little bit more health. No, it doesn't. It scales up its health already. I guess we do it on the Paraffin Enforcer. None of this is particularly great. We could start with 13 damage on the Animus of Will. That's probably okay. And we can fit Little Fade, Paraffin Enforcer, the Animus of Will, and the Draft all on one floor. The AoE is going to be pretty frustrating. And the stealth unit's going to be irritating. With armor. I think it's still okay. I think we do enough damage to get through. And then we play up on the middle or top floor depending on where... Okay, we play on the bottom. Well, we can't play on the bottom floor. Let's play on the top floor. Play you out. That's Ember for next turn. And then start Root Seeds on you. So we play Animus. Play you out again. Play out the Draft. In the back-ish, we Subsuming Blade you. And we'll be able to reform. And we actually want it to have one burnout exactly. Would be perfect. Okay, that's all the Ember we need. We're now, yeah, we're gonna be good with Ember from now on, because we can play both of them every turn. We do get to bring back Little Fade, who then should die, giving them all burnout, and we will get the Endless next turn, hopefully. And let's put you here. I think we still just increase your damage output. Put you here. Just get rid of this. And we don't play the Train Steward, because we don't want to muddy the reform deck. Okay. How are we doing? Get to bring him back and give Endless to him, which is going to help out a lot. And just get both of you guys in there, give you more spikes, and continue to Root Seeds. Now they all have 4 or more. How much do they have? 5. He dies again. Oh, he doesn't. He's almost dead. He'll die next turn, giving them even more. And then ideally we get Subsuming Blade, and then we can play him out again. We did not get Subsuming Blade, but we will be able to play him out again. And they have only 2 burnout. He's going to have 4 burnout. It's going to be rough. They have 3 burnout each, so he will die prior. He'll also die. I almost wonder if we put him out now and do damage with these guys. 11, a Subsuming Blade does 11. We might even be able to kill him and then bring him back directly. But I think getting a lot of damage with these guys right now is actually pretty good. Because Little Fade will die. Oh, we're killing him anyway. Wow, okay. I mean, he does scale them up really hard. And then the Paraffin Thug helps as well, because every time he hits, they also increase in damage. I don't think we need another Remnant Pact. I don't think we need another Subsuming Blade. We do want Holdover on the Subsuming Blade, though. Invigorating Solution is good. We do want more draw to get into the Endless Stone, the Remnant Pact, faster. This would be removal, but I think we need the spell upgrades. We need Holdover on Subsuming Blade. We can -1 cost on... honestly, we don't need a -1 cost on stuff. I don't think. Well, we might as well do it on a Root Seeds. Or on the Remnant Pact might have been okay too. Double stack? Don't think so. Minus cost one of those, and I'm disappointed we didn't get... let's get rid of the Train Steward. Disappointed that we didn't get a... I think it's the 2-cost Sharpen. The Holdover. Which would be really good right now. You're both garbage. Well, actually not necessarily. I should have considered it, because we're gonna get so much Ember each turn. Like 13 times 3 health. That might have actually been useful. That might have been a mistake. The one case where taking that would have been really helpful. Alright, what are you? All spells? That's fine. You will have enough health to survive this hit. And you'll do 23 times 3 damage. Okay. Now it's Weight of Contrition when you die. Let's bring back Little Fade up here. So we put Little Fade down. That's killing the front unit. And I think we have to do... I think we have to wait for the Paraffin Enforcer, and we have to do the Molten Encasement to make sure these guys are dying. Molten Encasement plus Sharpen. Is that right? Or... Because even if we get the Sting one, we're still taking 12 damage. But this is so strong. We could kill everything by putting Sharpen down. Root Seeds, I don't think does it. 15... 50, okay, 25. Then you hit, giving him 2 rage, or 3 rage. Extra 6 damage. Plus 16 is 39. So it's 25 plus 39 plus 39, so 78 plus 25 is over 100. Now everything's dying. Means we don't get the Ember, unfortunately. Okay, this actually helps a lot. So we can Molten Encasement at the top. We have to bring back Little Fade. And then we get Endless on it. Oh man, that extra Ember would be really useful right now. Get you in there. Get you behind. And what are you? Weight of Contrition. So we're going to get 1 Weight of Contrition. But that's fine. We'll get extra draw. And we're doing plenty of damage now. And we have all that Ember from the Molten Encasement. We have no units to bring back. We really need to think about how we're going to do primitive molds, because I almost wonder if we just stop using them entirely. We cannot scale you fast enough to kill everything, but we have plenty of health now. As long as Little Fade dies. We Subsuming Blade the backliner. Because Subsuming Blade on Little Fade doesn't actually do anything. This does save a little bit of health. Okay. This is fine. Although I wish you were dying. But you know, we can't have everything we want. Let's go spikes, 1, and then 1. And we should be good here. We are. 1, 2, 3. And we're good. Cool. So once we get past that hurdle where we were struggling to get Little Fade out and dying every turn, then we start scaling like crazy. The other problem is we have early leak units. Intent on Death. Has Intent on Death as a 2-cost card now? Wow, they really nerfed it. I mean, it's still really good. And now I think it's draw. I don't think we need an encasement on that floor. We just get the encasement for stealth later on. But man, that's a huge nerf. I had no idea that they nerfed it that bad. Yep. And well, I mean, it makes sense. I knew that they had nerfed it to be okay, here we go. I knew that they had nerfed it to be rare, but it does make sense. I mean, Intent on Death was always a really good card anyway. Let's do Concealed Caverns. I don't think we need any of this. I think we just focus on, we need to get to the Intent on Death, we need to get the Endless, and then we can just scale up insanely hard. And we will duplicate the Intent on Death, because that scaling is so important. Ooh, the AoE on this guy is going to be brutal. I think we still do it, and what we're hoping for is limit the Ember Drain at the beginning. And if we can get the draft scaled up high enough, so like right now, if we do Little Fade, Enforcer, and Draft, and then already start scaling him up with Root Seeds. You're dying. You would also die. But we still actually, we're okay with that as long as we're going to be able to draw enough primitive molds, which we can almost guarantee by playing Root Seeds down. Root Seeds. If we had played them on the bottom floor, we could have primitive molded both of them back. That's in hindsight. Let's see how it goes. We can bring back 2 of them now. We want the Intent on Death. Hold on, let's try that again. Let's try that again. Because if we let them die at the very beginning, then we bring them both back next turn, that's probably a much better setup here. and there's a chance we can actually kill this guy, because he'll die, get reformed, and he gets the 2020. Did he get the stats? He did not get the stats yet. But we can Memories of the Melted. And now he's living. That also means, though, that he's not doing as much damage. You know what we do? Here's what we do. We have them both die and put them in the top floor. After. Little Fade dies from burnout and gives burnout to both of them and stacks them up. So we do this just like we did. Stack, stack, put you in the top floor. Then we put both of them in the top floor along with the Animus of Will. We can afford everything because of the Memories of the Melted. So you're giving burnout and stats to everything. That's going to be 44 times 2, which is almost enough to kill him by himself. We're going to get the Intent on Death next turn. This is all hindsight, so it's a little bit misleading. But then we put this down. Now you're not taking any damage at all. And you're stacking yourself with burnout. We can Invigorating Solution, Root Seeds. Oh, we needed to play the Molten Encasement over Root Seeds for the Ember. But it's okay. So we put Endless on you just to be safe. We scale up with Intent on Death, and we toss you down here specifically just to give us Ember for next turn. Okay. Again, Intent on Death. Wow, we're actually not killing that guy. That's insane. We're going to have a lot of Ember Drain next turn. Throw you out there. Nothing to mold back. It's fine. We actually end up basically neutral on Ember Drain. Stack you even higher. Put you down there. Put you down there. You both die. And then Root Seeds. And we're good. We get Little Fade back. We can already Intent on Death him. We can Root Seeds, Sharpen, toss you guys down here just to die. Give us Ember, Intent on Death. Toss these guys down here. And then just Root Seeds. We don't play the Subsuming Blade. Seems really strong. Intent on Death is absolutely nuts with this deck. I mean, I get it now. It makes sense. Okay. Skip. Another Invigorating Solution. It's probably okay. Would have got a lot better if I had played one of the Molten Encasements earlier. And we are going to duplicate because we want to duplicate Intent on Death. Double Intent on Death per turn is just absolute nuts. We want Multi-Strike on Paraffin Enforcer. Let's see what we get here. If we get the Burnout extension, we don't, but we get when enemy dies. I don't know if that's actually that good. I think we scale faster without it. And let's reroll, see what we get. Quick. I guess it's fine. We can put Quick on you and give you... Yeah, that's fine. And what can we get here again? Don't really care about Jack Strips. Let's remove... Honestly, Subsuming Blade. We never got holdover on it, and it's just not very good anymore. We don't need it to kill off Little Fade. What's great is that we can play Little Fade, and we don't care if it has melee weakness, it just dies anyway. And most of the units are going to die to the draft. It's just getting to that point. Okay, so we play up in the top floor. 1, 2. And is the Sharpen still just better? Or is it, I think it's Remnant Pack still. No, I think the Sharpen is the better play here. Because we then save 15 damage, and we don't need the Endless as long as we can reform one time, which we got. And now we have infinite scaling. So we put you down. We have to intent on death. And we put you behind. And we will get the Ember later. Intent on death. Molten encasement. And we're good. We might even get an early kill because of all the multi-strikes. Where's Little Fate? Oh, we didn't. That's right. We didn't have the Endless Stone on him yet. Double intent on death. Play you out. Nothing to play here. Oh, should have thought about where I was playing him. That was a mistake. This. Intent on death. Intent on death. Put you out and give you root seeds. Yeah. Okay. Intent on death. Intent on death. Members of the Melted. Toss you here. And just stack you up with stats. Toss you here as well. How are we doing here? Pretty good. 1, 2. Endless. Sharpen's fine on you. Get you guys out here and continue to stack our damage. And Seraph visits one more time and Seraph dies. But we're on the final wave, so we'll just kill him when he gets there. So the early part was really difficult to manage, but later on it became more or less trivial. I mean, our guys have so much damage here. But yeah, the early part of the game was a struggle. We don't need to play the 2 units now. And can we kill you before you get to attack? Yeah, it's pretty nuts. We don't get to kill him before we get to attack. Oh, that's too bad. Close though. Close. All right. That's true. Oh my gosh, that infinite. Okay, I really want to try that. That infinite would be absolutely insane. So you get intent on death, offering token, double incant. You duplicate the intent on death. That's your whole build. Little Fade, offering monument, 2 intent on deaths. Yeah, that'd be really nuts because you have infinite health scaling because of the Little Fade, and you just keep drawing back into your intent on deaths over and over and over again. That would be really crazy. That would be a really fun infinite, and it's a 4-card infinite, which is unusual. A lot of infinites have that few cards. So, okay, cool. Well, that's going to be it for me today. We got 3 builds in. One that failed at Seraph because I played poorly. One that I would say was pretty consistent throughout. And then this last one, which after getting over that hurdle, that early game hurdle, became much easier to manage. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys again tomorrow. See you later.